same size, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go in the rain here in Western New York. Miller now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Get it! 19, Tiger, 19.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Okay, quick. 50 Bobcat, 50, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rodwood, 18.
They'll look to throw. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That one out wide to Gibbs. race to the pylon. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing right away is Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big play there for the Bills. It's a gain of 34.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing, that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact, but the flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Let's go now.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Room to run at the 30, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Now off the bootleg. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make this.
He works free. Right side. Inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. The gain is 64.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's touchdown, number 11 on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
That's quickly out to Williams.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third down and 3.
County Lions! 18, Rodney, 18, Cowboys!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Let's go now!
Bills 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in back. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game.
Ready,
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Drop 50, drop.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On the handoff, this is good. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd, they need 8.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Now, this looks like a design run. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Detroit.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. They had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep them in the pocket and limit.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of
Here's the
only a
punter
yard.
now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dreams. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them and you're able to extend that lead. Just as the play is designed, you stick that ball in the belly of your running back. What does the defensive end do? Well, in this case, he crashes down to take the giveaway. It's a pull read all the way, and quarterback keeps it himself.
Now an opening has the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On first and 10, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We'll go.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
16 yards.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. Two back-to-back really nice plays, this one on the ground. And this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off 52. What's that?
Allen now on second down. They're called in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get it?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Tyler's pass. We kicked off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
So often we think 3rd down, pass. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game, and it leads to a big pickup.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A long one from Gibbs. 31 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps